Hi, good evening, everyone. So let us begin our topic for today, time and work. So let me tell you how we will move through to the lecture. Uh, First of all, I'll explain the theory part to you, and then we will be seeing some questions. And जो भी आपके पास questions होंगे, you can ask the doubt anytime just by raising your hand or giving a question in a chat box. Okay, so without wasting any time, let us move to the theory part first. Now what happens in time and work is आपके पास हर क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करने के लिए नॉर्मली दो मेथड्स होते हैं. एक मेथड को हम कहते हैं फ्रैक्शन अप्रोच एंड एक को हम कहते हैं यूनिटरी मेथड. सो लेट अस डिस्कस बोथ वन बाय वन. लेट मी टेक अ वेरी बेसिक एग्जांपल. Let's say A can do a work in 20 days and B can do the same work in 30 days. And let me ask you कि A plus B मिलके वो काम कितने दिनों में करेंगे? In how many days will A plus B together do the work? So first approach that we will do is we call it LCM or we call it unitary approach. Now what is LCM or unitary approach? We assume the work to be something. We always assume the work to be the LCM of given number of days. Here the given number of days are 20 and 30. So I am assuming that my work is LCM of 20 and 30. The work is 60 units. Since the work is 60 units, A is completing it in 20 days. Therefore, can I say A is completing 3 units per day? Similarly, B is completing 2 units per day. Right? This is given to me. Now, also, अब A plus B कितना होगा together? 3 plus 2, 5 units per day. Right? A thumb rule. Always remember it. The thumb rule in time and work. You can never add the days. You can never add the days, but you can always add up the work units. You can always add up the work units. Now, as I added 3 plus 2 total is 5 units per day. अब total work कितना था आपके पास? 60 units. So 60 units total work था और एक दिन में 5 units हो रहा है तो it is 60 by 5, 12 days. So 12 days is the answer for this. Now once we did this, let us learn the fraction method for the same. अगर A, अब fraction method में क्या होता है कि A is completing the work in 20 days, तो A एक दिन में कितना काम करेगा? 1 by 20 of the work. We always assume first day 1 by 20 हुआ, second day 2 by 20 हुआ, इस तरह चलते हुए 20th day उसने 20 by 20 work कर दिया, work finish. Okay. Similarly, B is completing the work in 30 days. So in one day, he is completing 1 by 30 of the work. A is completing 1 by 20 and B is completing 1 by 30 of the work. Now these are the units they are doing per day. We can always add the units that together they will do A plus B 1 by 20 plus 1 by 30. That is 60 LCM, 3 plus 2, again 5 by 60, which means 1 upon 12. So together they are completing 1/12 of the work every day. Since they are completing 1/12 of the work every day, so in how many days the work will be completed? 12 by 12 in 12 days. और we generally say कि हम लास्ट में इसको रिवर्स कर देते हैं. We generally reverse it. 1 by 12 का रिवर्स 12 days आंसर आ गया. But you should know why are we reversing it. See, it is very much like a unitary method only. The only difference being यहाँ पे हमारा total work 1 unit होता है. Here the total work is 1 unit. So when you say एक दिन में 1 by 12th of the unit हो रहे हैं and total is 1 unit, तो 1 divided by 1 by 12 आया आपके पास 12 days. So this is the basic reason why we reverse it. I generally follow unitary approach for most of the questions, until or unless there is absolute necessity of the fraction approach. I generally follow the unitary approach. It is totally up to you that which approach you want to use, which approach you are comfortable in. I hope both the methods are clear to you as of now. Shall we move ahead? Okay, fine. Now quickly try to answer this question. It is basically upon what we did. Quickly try to answer this. जिनको भी फर्स्ट या सेकंड मेथड में प्रॉब्लम थी, हम दोनों से मेथड से दोबारा से क्वेश्चन को करेंगे, आपको क्लियर हो जाएगा. Now this is given to you that A is completing a work in 20 days and A plus B are together doing the work in 12 days. In how many days alone will B complete the work? Again, first method मैं करता हूँ unitary method. What happens in unitary method? I assume the work to be something. What is the work? Work is the LCM of 20 and 12. What is the LCM of 20 and 12? 60 units. I can assume the work to be 60 units or to be any multiple of 60 units. It won't matter much. Since A can complete a work in 20 days and the work is 60 units, that means A is doing 3 units per day. Similarly, A plus B together can do a work in 12 days, which means A plus B together do 5 units per day. Now, how much will B do? See, A is doing 3, A plus B are doing 5, so B will do 2 units per day. So simply 2 units per day, 60 divided by 2. What is the answer? 30 days. Answer is 30 days. Is it clear? Jivanshu, what doubt do you have? Okay. Now, अगर मुझे इसको फ्रैक्शन मेथड से करना होता तो आई वुड हैव डन 1 by 20 एंड दूसरा 1 by x. आई वुड एज्यूम कि b x डेज में करता है तो b का वर्क आया 1 by x इज इक्वल टू 1 by 12 एंड इसको सॉल्व करके आई वुड हैव कैलकुलेटेड the value of x. This is the second fraction approach for this. Is it clear to everyone? Yes, you can also use the percentage method. You can also use the ratio method. You can do any method. Okay, so these are the two generally accepted methods. You can do any one. Okay, so also see there is a general, if two people are doing a work and together time is AB upon A plus B. ठीक है, this is derived from this only कि अगर A एक दिन में A करता है B एक दिन में B करता है तो 1 by A plus 1 by B. ये क्या आया? AB upon A plus B and इसका रिवर्स क्या हुआ? AB upon A plus B. So ये this is the general shortcut. This is the general shortcut that we use. ठीक है कि अगर दो लोगों का टाइम हो तो आप कैसे निकालोगे? अगर 20 और 30 आपको दिया जाता कि ये इंडिविजुअल टाइम और टुगेदर कितना आएगा तो ऊपर आएगा प्रोडक्ट और नीचे आएगा सम 60 by 500 सॉरी 600 by 50 12 आपका आंसर आ गया डायरेक्टली. फ्रैक्शन मेथड में दोबारा बताता हूँ. समवन हैज आस्क्ड, मैंने आपको सिंपली कहा कि एक दिन में एक जो है 20 डेज में एक काम करता है. क्योंकि ए आपका 20 डेज में काम करता है तो ए एक दिन में कितना कर रहा है? 1 by 20 ऑफ द वर्क कर रहा है. सिमिलरली बी को मैंने माना कि वो x डेज में करता है तो बी एक दिन में कितना काम करता है? 1 by x. और a प्लस बी मिलके एक दिन में मिलके कितने दिनों में कर रहे हैं? 12 डेज में. तो वो मिलके एक दिन में कितना करते हैं? 1 by 12. सो a प्लस बी इज इक्वल टू a प्लस बी ऑब्वियसली. सो a की वैल्यू 1 by 20, b की वैल्यू 1 by x is equal to 1 by 12. From here you will solve the value of x. Is it clear to everyone now? Okay, let us proceed then. Try this now. Try this question. Most of you have answered this correctly. See, you are given that X can complete the work in 60 days and Y can do the same work in 50 days. So first of all, let us do it by unitary method only. And let us assume that I am not using any pen. Let us all try to do this orally itself in the brain. Okay? Let us try this. So what is the LCM of 60 and 50? LCM of 60 and 50 is 300. So I'll assume that the total work is 300. Right now I'm not using any pen. I'll solve it with the pen later. So I am assuming that the total work is 300 units. Since X takes 60 days, so X work is 5 units per day and Y's work is 6 units per day. This is the basic thing. Now, in most of the time and the work questions, you have to simply analyze कि who is leaving the work and who is doing how much work. बिल्कुल बेसिक बात रहेगी कि कौन कितनी देर काम कर रहा है और किसने कब काम छोड़ा है. You have to just retain this much. Now, आपको दिया होगा कि they started working together, obviously, and Y left after some days, and the work was completed in 36 days. So if we simply consider that Y has left the work, but X has completed the work from first day to the 36th day. So if X is doing 5 units per day, so in 36 days, how much work will he do? He will do 36 into 5, 180 units, right? If the total work was 300, X did 180, what is left for Y? For Y, 120 units are left. And Y does 6 units a day, so he will take 20 days to complete the work. So 20 is the required answer. Let me now do it with this pen. I said LCM is 300 units. X is doing it in 60 days. So X is doing 5 units per day. Y is doing in 50 days. So Y is doing 6 units per day. Further, हमें दिया गया है that A plus B started working together, but after some days, sorry, X and Y started doing together, and after some days Y left. X and Y started working together, and after some days Y left. So I simply said कि X started from the very first day and completed till the last day, and the work was completed in 36 days, which means X worked for 36 days, which means X completed 180 units of work. Now, what is the work left? The work left is 120 units. And how many work is how much work is done by Y in a day? Y completes 6 units per day. So time taken by Y is 20 days. So Y will leave after 20 days. Is the question clear to everyone? Kindly reply with a yes or no. Is it clear? Okay. Okay, let's move ahead. Try this question now. Someone asked a doubt that in the previous question, can we do that with another method? Yes, you can obviously do it with the fraction method, but that will just complex your calculation a bit. If you want, I'll do it for you guys, but it is really not necessary. Let us complete this question first, and then we will move to the previous question if you have doubt, and we will do that by fraction approach. Okay. So अभी यहाँ पे हमें दिया है, here we are given that A, B, C can do a work in 10, 15 and 25 days respectively. A, B, C, 10, 15, 25. Now what is the LCM? LCM is 150. So I'll assume that the total work is 150 units, right? Now A is doing it in 10 days, so A is doing 15 units per day. B is doing in 15 days, so B is doing 10 units per day, and C is doing 6 units per day. Now they all started working together. A, B, C started working together, and A left after 2 days. So can I say for 2 days? So when they work together, 15 plus 10, 25 plus 6, 31 units of work is done. So for the first 2 days, they together did 2 into 31, 62 units, and then A left. Take this in mind that the total work is 150 units. After 2 days, A left. Also, it is given that B left 4 days before the completion of the work. So मैंने आपको पहले भी कहा था कि आपको ये बात अपने दिमाग में बिठानी है किसने कितनी देर काम किया है. Since B has left 4 days before the completion of the work, this means that for the last 4 days, only C worked. For the last 4 days, only C worked. And when C works, he completes 6 units per day. When C works, he completes 6 units per day. Sorry, for last 4 days. So when C worked, he did 4 into 6, 24 units. This work was done by C alone. So what is the total work done? Total work done is 86 units. Total work considered was 150. 86 हो गया है आपका. And how much is left? 64 units is left. This work is done in the middle period by B and C together. When B and C together work, they complete 16 units per day. B and C. Since B and C complete 16 units in a day and the work left is 64 units, so the time taken would be 64 divided by 16, 4 days. So 2 days in the beginning, 4 in the middle and 4 at the end. Total is 10 days. Is it clear to everyone? See, अगर किसी को नहीं समझ आया, just repeat again. हमें दिया हुआ था कि स्टार्टिंग में जो 2 दिन है वो सिर्फ A ने काम किया है, ABC ने मिलके काम किया है. तो मैंने जब टोटल वर्क 150 माना तो A जो है 15 यूनिट्स था, B 10 यूनिट्स था और C 6 यूनिट्स था. तो जब मिलके काम किया उन्होंने पहले 3 दिन, तो 10 प्लस 15 प्लस 6 कितना काम हुआ? 31 यूनिट्स काम हुआ. ठीक है, जब तीनों ने मिलके काम किया 31 यूनिट्स काम किया. अब क्योंकि वो 2 दिन काम किया तो 31 into 2 62 यूनिट्स काम हो चुका है आपका. टोटल वर्क है कितना आपके पास? 150 यूनिट्स. अब आखिरी से 4 दिन हमें ये भी दिया हुआ है, बी लेफ्ट 4 days बिफोर द कंप्लीशन ऑफ वर्क, विच मीन्स फॉर द लास्ट 4 days सी वर्कड अलोन. अब जब सी अकेले काम करता है 6 यूनिट्स करता है और 4 days काम किया तो 4 into 6 24 यूनिट्स काम हुआ. 62 plus 24 कितना आया? 86 यूनिट्स काम हो चुके हैं. और अब बचा कितना? 150 minus 86, 64 यूनिट्स काम बचा. अब क्योंकि 64 यूनिट्स काम बचा है और ये काम बीच वाले पैच में बीएनसी ने मिलके किया है, तो उन्होंने कितना किया होगा? बीएनसी मिलके 10 plus 6 16 यूनिट्स करते हैं. तो 64 यूनिट्स कितने में किया? 64 by 16 4 days. तो 2 दिन पहले, 4 बीच में और 4 एंड में, टोटल टाइम इज 10 days. इज इट क्लियर टू एवरीवन? ओके, let us go a little slow now. आप में से somebody asked कि इस क्वेश्चन को हम फ्रैक्शन अप्रोच से कैसे करेंगे. सो मैंने आपको बताया कि इस क्वेश्चन में हमने x करता है एक काम 60 डेज में, तो x एक दिन में 1/60 करेगा. y करता है एक काम 50 डेज में, तो y एक दिन में 1/50 करेगा. अब हमें ये दिया हुआ है कि 36 डेज काम हुआ एंड y छोड़ के गया, तो x ने कितना काम कर लिया? x ने कितना काम करा 36 डेज में? 36 into 1/60, 36/60 काम कर लिया. टोटल वर्क होता कितना है? 1. तो बचा कितना? 1 minus 36/60, दैट इज 24/60. इतना काम बचा. अब इतना काम बचा हुआ है आपके पास और ये काम करना किसने है? ये काम y ने करना है. y एक दिन में कितना करता है? 1/50. और काम बचा कितना है 24/60, तो 24/60 divided by 1/50. So this is nothing but 24 into 50 divided by 60, that is 20 days again. Okay, so whether you do it by unitary approach or you do it by fraction approach, answer would be same. The only thing is कि unitary में थोड़ी fraction में थोड़ी सी calculations आ जाती हैं, reciprocal वगैरह चले जाते हैं, तो sometimes calculation gets difficult. That is why I generally prefer unitary method. Is it clear now? आप इसको efficiency से भी कर सकते हो, time consuming बिल्कुल नहीं होगा, इसको जैसे मर्जी कर सकते हो आप. Is it clear everyone? Okay. Let us complete the question. I'll take the rest of the doubt afterwards now. Let us just complete some task. Try this now. Okay. Oh, only 2 people have answered the answer correctly. See, हमें दिया हुआ है R is doing the work in 18 days and S is doing the work in 36 days. So what will I assume the work to be? I'll assume the work to be LCM of 18 and 36, that is 36 units. Okay. Now since R is completing it in 18 days, so he will do 2 units per day, and since S is doing it in 36 days, he will do 1 unit per day. See, now the important thing is they are working on alternate days. They are working on alternate days. So the people who are answering 12, आपने क्या किया, आपने इसको 2 + 1 3 किया and 36/3 12, which is wrong. Okay. In questions में you have to make pairs, that first day, second day, third day, fourth day, and you have to see what are the pair. First day आपका 2 units काम हुआ, second day 1, then 2, then 1. So what is the pair? 2 days is the pair. In every 2 days, 3 units of work is done. See, this is not the work in the first day, but this is in the this is in 2 days. So in every 2 days, 3 units of the work is done, and the total work is how much? 36. By which number you should multiply 3 so that you reach 36 or you reach somewhere near 36. Now in this case, I can exactly reach 36 by multiplying 12. So multiplying 12 on both sides, 24 days will give me 36 units. Is it clear to everyone? Is it clear? Answer is 24 days. So always you will always remember this. Whenever we have the question of alternate, The answer is between the two given number of days. For example, आपको एक सेट दिया हुआ है 18 डेज का, आपको एक सेट दिया हुआ है 18 डेज का, एक सेट दिया हुआ है 36 डेज का. Whenever we are alternate means ये 18 से ज्यादा होगा और 36 से कम होगा. So if you are getting an answer below 18 or you are getting an answer above 36, both are wrong directly. Okay. मैंने आपको क्या बताया कि R is completing a work in 18 days, S is completing the same work in 36 days. LCM ले लिया मैंने, work आया 36 units, R is doing 2 units a day, S is doing 1 unit of the day, 1 unit per day, and together they are doing 3 units in 2 days, right? So we have another 10 or 12 questions in the bucket list. So let us begin. Try this now. It is a very good one. Try this. So these are basically 3 questions. This is the first part, second part, and third part. Try to answer. Yes, A, B, C are X, Y, Z basically. So this is simply X, Y, Z. Okay. Alternatively here means first day X worked, then Y worked, then Z worked. And the correct answer is okay. So Prakhar, yes, you are the only one who has answered it correctly. 180 is not the correct answer. See, we can never start with negative work. If there is a case of negative work, we will simply leave it. We will leave the day blank. That at that day nothing worked. Okay, let us discuss all the questions one by one. First of all, I'll solve the person who started working with on, let's say, X. Okay, so the answer to this question is 167. Let's find out how. आपको दिया हुआ है X, Y, Z or A, B, C, anything. They can complete a work in 20, 30, and Z is negative work. Z is destroying the wall. ठीक है, और Z is doing the negative work. So the total work here I am assuming is 60 units. Work is 60 units. Since X is doing 20, so X is doing 3 units per day, Y is doing 2 units per day, and Z is doing minus 4 units per day. Is this clear up to everyone? I hope. Now they are working alternatively. Let's say first day X worked, y worked, z worked, then again x worked, y worked, z worked. So x did 3 units, y did 2 units, z did -4. 3, 2 and -4. So here the pair is of 3 days and the work done is 1 unit. Now what we generally do, that total work accomplished is 60, total work to be accomplished is 60 units and we are done with 1 unit in 3 days. So generally we multiply by 60 and we get the answer as 180, which is wrong, Now listen to me very carefully. हमने ये क्वेश्चन ना बचपन में भी किया हुआ है. आपके पास एक पहेली होती थी मंकी वाली, that there is a monkey who climbs 3 meter and then slides down 2 meter, then again climbs 3 meter and then again climbs 2 meters down. In how much time will he climb 20 meter? So we used to say then that यार जब अगर एक बार मंकी टॉप पे पहुंच जाएगा तो वो स्लिप नहीं करेगा. Once the monkey reaches the top, he won't slip down. The same is the case here. Once the wall is completed, nobody is going to destroy it. Okay. So what do we say? Here we used to say that once he has reached 17 meter, in the next leap he will do +3 and he will reach 20 meter, which is absolutely fine. But here, why is it wrong? Now let me explain you why is it wrong. When you are saying that x, y, z +3, +2 and -4. Let's say this is a tank again and the capacity is 60 liters. चाहे इसको wall मान लो या चाहे tank मान लो, nothing matters. Let's say the capacity is 60 liters and I am saying that first minute +3, second minute +2 and third minute -4. So I have made a pair of 3 minutes and in the third minute I am doing the drainage of -4. Listen to it this way, ठीक है? Third minute में आप -4 कर रहे हैं. So if you are answering 180 minutes, which means 60 pairs, so you are trying to imply that in the 180th minute, the tank was at 64 from where 4 got discharged and reached 60, which is not possible. So what will we do in such type of questions? +3, +2, -4, we always reserve the positive impact. Remember this, we always reserve the positive impact. So the total capacity was 60 liters. What is the positive impact? Positive impact is 5 liters. So what is left? 60 minus 5, 55 liters. I will assume that he is filling 55 liters in the normal manner. Okay, in every 3 minutes he was able to fill 1 liter. So 55 liters will be filled in 165 minutes. 165 minutes, 55 लीटर. सी अब इसको आप ध्यान से अगर समझेंगे तो वो 55 पे कैसे आया होगा? 59 से ड्रेन करवा के आया होगा. इन द 55th पेयर वो 59 से ड्रेन करा के 55th पे आया होगा. Now what will happen in 166 minute? In 166 minute he will go at 58 liter and in 167 minute he will go at 60 liter. Is this clear to everyone? So the answer is 167 minutes. I said, okay, बड़े ध्यान से सुनो उसको दोबारा से. I said कि आपके पास ये 60 लीटर्स हैं x, y, z +3, +2 and -4. In such type of questions, we always reserve the positive impact. That what is the positive impact? +3, +2 is +5. We reserve this +5. ये +5 है ही नहीं, इसको ऐसा सोच लो. So what is left? Left is 55 liters. Now I will say that in 3 minutes 1 liter was getting filled. So जो 55 liters हैं, जो 55 liters हैं, उसका आंसर क्या होगा आपका? 165 मिनट्स होगा. 165 मिनट्स में 55 लीटर्स. ओके, एंड 166 मिनट में 58 लीटर एंड 167 मिनट में 60 लीटर. So 167 is the answer for the first part. Kindly reply with a yes or no if the question is clear to you, and then we will move to the second part of the question. 167 days is the clear? Okay. Let us move to the second part now. See, अब सब कुछ सेम रहेगा. आपको ये बात तो समझ आ गई कि हमको +5 रिजर्व कर लेना है. हमने 55 के लिए वर्क निकाला तभी आया था. 60 लीटर टोटल था, +5 को मैंने रिजर्व कर लिया लास्ट के लिए, तो बचा कितना? 60 - 5, 55 बचा. पॉजिटिव को मैंने रिजर्व कर लिया. नाउ लेट अस से द वर्क इज स्टार्टेड विद बी. ठीक है, बी, सी, ए, बी, सी एंड सो ऑन. सो फर्स्ट डे बी डिड, हमारा काम हो किस पैटर्न में रहा था कि एक ए करता है हमारा 3, बी करता है 2, सी करता है -4, उसके बाद 3, 2, -4. सी, when we start the work with B, on the very first day 2 units is done, on the second day -4 units, which means the work which was done on the first day is destroyed on the second day, and then we are again on the same cycle ABC, ABC and so on. We know that the answer for this cycle is 167 days. So if we are starting with B, the answer would be 169 days. The answer would be 169 days. Is it clear that if we are starting with B, the answer is 169 days? See, हमने कहा कि जो B है उसने काम शुरू किया, पहले दिन B ने 2 यूनिट्स किए, अगले दिन C ने 4 यूनिट्स तोड़ दिए. यानी कि जो फर्स्ट डे काम हुआ था, सेकंड डे वो काम खराब हो गया. तो ये फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड डे आपके वेन में गए. ठीक है, इन 2 दिन कोई भी काम नहीं हुआ आपका. When I am saying that B started the work, on the first day B did 2 units and on the second day -4 units. यानी कि जो काम फर्स्ट डे हुआ था वो सेकंड डे खत्म हो गया. तो 1 और 2 डेज तो आपके वेन में चले गए. इसके बाद दोबारा मैं ए पे आ गया, ए बी सी, ए बी सी एंड सो ऑन. अभी हमने ऊपर कैलकुलेट किया था कि एबीसी वाला प्रोसेस जो हमने फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन में किया था कि यहाँ पे कितने डेज लग रहे हैं, 167 डेज लग रहे हैं. अब अगर यहाँ 167 डेज लग रहे हैं और 2 दिन आपके पहले वेन में गए हुए हैं, तो आपका टोटल आंसर कितना आया? 169 डेज. इज इट क्लियर नाउ? ओके ओके ओके. नाउ फिर टेल मी, जब सी से आंसर करेंगे तो सी का आंसर क्या आएगा? So when we will say that the work is being started by C, what would be the answer? Perfect. 168 would be the answer. Yashneet, not 167. 167 तो normal आ रहा था. When we are starting with C, C, A, B, C, C, and then A, B, C, A, B, C, and so on. We will say that on the very first day, C came to break the wall, but there was no wall. So in the first day, nothing happened. First day, nothing happened. And after that, ABC, ABC, ABC cycle, 167 days. So 167 days here and 1 day this one. Total becomes 168 days. Is it clear to everyone now? Is there any doubt? This is actually a good one and time and work में बहुत तरीके से use होता है alternatively. Okay. Also I would request everyone कि आपके पास ना option होगा chat में कि you can talk to all panelists and attendees. तो आप उसको all panelists and attendees कर लो so that if you are asking any doubt, everyone is able to see it. प्लीज उसको आप सेटिंग को चेंज करके ऑल पैनलिस्ट एंड अटेंडेंस को चेंज करके आप अपना सॉरी ऑल पैनलिस्ट को चेंज करके ऑल पैनलिस्ट एंड अटेंडेंस कर लो. ओके. एंड समवन हैज डाउट, समवन हैज आस्क्ड अ डाउट इन सी पार्ट. आई सेड नाउ ट्राई दैट. अब आप कर सकते हो. ट्राई दैट. आपको दिया हुआ है कि द वर्क इज स्टार्टेड विद सी एंड देन ए बी सी, ए बी सी एंड सो ऑन. I said जब C first day काम करने आएगा, when C arrived on the first day, -4 units of work was done. Basically, no work was done. So first day, everything went in vain. This was a waste day. After that, ABC, ABC, and ABC, and so on. We have already calculated that they take 167 days in such a manner. So 1 day this and 167 this. The total becomes 168 days. Is it clear to everyone now? Okay, fine. Let's move ahead. Try this now. This is an easy one. Try this. Perfect. Most of you have answered this correctly. Perfect, perfect. See, now अब इसको आप फ्रैक्शन से भी कर सकते हैं और सिंपल से भी कर सकते हैं. अगर आप सिंपल रेशो से करोगे इसको तो इट वुड बी वेरी वेरी इजी. A is thrice as efficient as Nitish. Akhil is thrice as efficient as Nitish. So Akhil is 3 times efficient as Nitish. So yani ki, see, do we understand that days and efficiency are inversely related? Days and efficiency are inversely related. If if A is doing a work in 5 days and another person is doing in 10 days, the efficiency is 10:5, which is 2:1. This is the basic thing you need to understand. Now, if A is thrice as efficient as T, Akhil is thrice as efficient as Nitish, this means that Nitish takes 3 times the time taken by Akhil. So if Akhil is taking T days, Nikhil will take 3T days. ये बात हमें clear होती है? Is this clear? That since Akhil is 3 times efficient, he will take 1/3 of the time. And if Akhil will take T days, Nikhil will take 3T days. ये बात clear है? Is it clear to everyone? Okay. Further, I am given that they complete the work 10 days less earlier. So 3T minus T is 10. 2T is 10, T is 5, and 3T is 15. खत्म हो गया काम. This was the work. Okay. Let's move ahead now. Now try this. Okay, sorry. Try this. Now this is again a good one. Try this. Any answer, anyone? Perfect, Shubham. Okay. See, now we are given that A plus B can do a work in 12 days and B plus C can do the same work in 16 days. And then nothing else is given. Okay, so here, what is the LCM of 12 and 16? Work, I am assuming as 48 units. Before proceeding forwards, I am just assuming a few things. Okay, so A plus B complete a work in 12 days. So they will do 4 units per day. And since B plus C can do a work in 16 days, so they will do 3 units per day. Now let us assume that A, B, and C can do A units per day, B units per day, or C units per day. Okay, A units per day, B units per day, or C units per day. Okay. Also, I know that the value of A plus B is 4 and the value of B plus C is 3. This I know. अब मुझे दिया क्या हुआ है? I am given in the question that A worked for 5 days, which means 5 into work done by A. B worked for 7 days. 7 into the work done by B, and C worked for 13 days. 13 into work done by C is equal to how much units? 48 units. Is equal to 48 units, right? Now I have to use this information that I have extracted here, but I cannot use it directly. Why? Because I have found some answers in the pairs, and here I am giving given individual units. So what can I do to use this information? I have to try this to bring it into pairs. See, मेरे पास 5a है, मेरे पास 5a है और साथ में मेरे पास 7b है, लेकिन मैं वैल्यू किसकी यूज कर सकता हूँ? a प्लस b की यूज कर सकता हूँ कलेक्टिवली. सो मैं क्या करूंगा, यहाँ से 5a प्लस 7b को मैं लिखता हूँ 5a प्लस 5b. अब प्लस 7b के बाद क्या बचेगा? 2b. अब b के साथ किसका पेयर बना हुआ है मेरे पास? c का, b प्लस c. ओके, सो अब b प्लस c हमें दिया हुआ है 2b प्लस 13c. 13c को मैं कैसे ब्रेक डाउन करूंगा? 2c प्लस 11c. Someone has asked to repeat. I'll just quickly repeat it. हमें दिया हुआ है a प्लस b करते हैं 12 डेज में, b प्लस c करते हैं 16 डेज में. मैंने कहा कि मैंने वर्क को माना 12 और 16 का एलसीएम 48 यूनिट्स. अब a प्लस बी 12 डेज में करते हैं तो a प्लस बी आया 4 यूनिट्स पर डे. b प्लस सी 16 डेज में करते हैं तो b प्लस सी आया 3 यूनिट्स पर डे. ये बात समझ आती है हमें? इसके बाद हम कहते हैं कि a, b और c, लेट अस से कि ये a यूनिट्स करते हैं, ये b यूनिट्स करते हैं और ये c यूनिट्स करते हैं एज इट इज. ओके, सो हियर हमारे पास अब आगे क्या दिया हुआ है कि सिंस 7 डेज काम किया, सॉरी 5 डेज काम किया a ने, 7 डेज काम किया b ने एंड 13 डेज काम किया c ने. इन तीनों ने मिला के कितना काम करा? काम फिनिश करा 48 यूनिट्स करा. अब मैंने आपको कहा कि मेरे पास जो उन्होंने वैल्यूज दी हुई है ना, वो वैल्यूज a प्लस बी की कलेक्टिवली कंबाइंड दी हुई है. a की अकेले नहीं है, b की अकेले नहीं है, तो मुझे अब इसको यूजफुली कंबाइन करना पड़ेगा a प्लस बी को. अब मैं वो कंबाइन कैसे करूंगा कि 5a के साथ मैंने 5b की पेयरिंग बनानी है, तो 7b को मैंने ब्रेक किया 5b प्लस 2b में. सिमिलरली b और c की पेयरिंग दी हुई है, तो मैंने 2b के साथ 2c को पेयर किया और पीछे क्या बचा मेरे पास? 11c. दिस इज व्हाट इज लेफ्ट विद मी. सो नाउ द टोटल इज 48. If I take 5 common, a plus b plus 2 common, b plus c plus 11c is 48. Now let me try to substitute the values. A plus b is 4, so 5 into 4 is 20. B plus c is 3, so 2 into 3 is 6 plus 11c is 48. So from here 11c came out to be 22, so c came out to be 2. सी 48 हमने स्टार्टिंग में एज्यूम किया था एलसीएम ऑफ 12 एंड 16, हमने एज्यूम किया था कि 12 एंड 16 का एलसीएम 48 है, ठीक है। तो टोटल वर्क इज 48, दैट इज व्हाई इट इज प्लेस्ड ऑन द राइट हैंड साइड। तो सी अब आया 2 यूनिट्स, सिंस सी इज 2 यूनिट्स, वर्क इज 48, तो सी का टाइम कितना आया 48 बाय 2, 24 डेज। सिमिलरली बी प्लस सी कितना था मेरे पास, बी प्लस सी 3 यूनिट्स था, सी का आया 2, सो बी आया मेरे पास 1 यूनिट पर डे, बी का टाइम आया 48 बाय 1, 48 डेज। नाउ ए प्लस बी कितना दिया हुआ था मुझे, ए प्लस बी दिया हुआ था मुझे 4, बी मैंने निकाला 1, तो ए के लिए क्या आएगा, ए के लिए आएगा 3 और ए का टाइम क्या आया 48 बाय 3, 16 डेज। इज इट क्लियर टू एवरीवन नाउ? द आंसर इज 16, 48, 24. Is it clear to everyone? Kindly reply with a yes or a no. Okay, let's move ahead. No, there is no other short method to that question. Now try this. Yes, LCM method is advisable most of the time. .5 is perfect. Perfect. Okay. See again, the very important thing. A, B, and C. Total work is A is 20 hours, B is 80 hours, C is 40 hours, right? So I am assuming the work to be 80 units or 80 liters, ठीक है? Since A can complete the work in 20 hours, so A के लिए efficiency क्या आई? 4 liter per hour. Since B can do it in 80 hours, so B के लिए efficiency क्या आई? 1 liter per hour. And C के लिए efficiency क्या आई? 2 liter per hour. Now, the important point is we should keep it segregate. हम वर्क को मिक्स नहीं करते हैं क्योंकि मुझे सी का अकेले का वर्क निकालना है, इसीलिए लेट मी जस्ट कीप देम सेग्रीगेट। सिंस मुझे दिया हुआ है कि all are open together and after 4 hours A is closed, which means that A worked for 4 hours only. A ने सिर्फ 4 घंटे काम किया. Since A worked for 4 hours, तो ए ने 4 घंटे में कितना काम कर लिया? 4 into 4 16 लीटर्स कर लिया. ए डिड 16 लीटर्स. अब बी ने क्या किया? बी वर्कड फॉर 10 more hours. After 10 more hours, B is closed, which means B worked for 14 hours and B works 1 liter per hour. So B के लिए आया 14 liters. अब A का काम 16 लीटर पे खत्म हुआ, B का काम 14 पे खत्म हुआ, तो C के लिए ऑटोमेटिकली कितना काम बचा? टोटल में से A और B का सब्ट्रैक्ट कर देते हैं, that is 50 liters, which means C did 50 out of 80. So 50 by 80 into 100, 5 by 8 is nothing but 62.5%. Okay, is it clear to everyone? Okay, let us proceed now. Try this now. Yes, for C it is given that it drains 100 liter per minute. Okay, only one person has answered it correctly as yet. The correct answer is 800. Okay. Now this question is a little different. अब इसमें हमें दो लोगों के लिए time दिया हुआ, and for the third one we are giving units. Okay. So let us now try to solve it. We will solve it both by unitary as well as fraction approach. We given that A can fill the tank in 10 minutes. B can fill the same tank in 15 minutes, while C can drain it at the rate of 100 liter per minute. And A plus B plus C together filled it in 24 minutes. So the first step is to assume the work to be something. इसको हम first unitary से कर रहे हैं. Let us assume the work to be something. The work here is LCM of 10, 15 and 24. What is the work? 120 units, or let's say 120 liters. Since A completes it in 10 minutes, so A did 12 liter per minute, B did 8 liter per minute. For C, we already have the rate but we are not given any time or something, so we will just leave it for now. Okay, and now A plus B plus C together can complete the work in 24 minutes, which means that together they can do only 5 liter per minute. So together they can do 5 liter per minute. Now see, I know that A and B are positive works while C is a negative work. हमारे केस में A प्लस बी ने 1 मिनट में भरना कितना चाहिए था? 20 लीटर्स, और भरा कितना उन्होंने? सिर्फ 5 लीटर्स, यानी कितना लीटर ड्रेन आउट हो गया? 15 लीटर ड्रेन आउट हो गया. नाउ हमारी पाइप ने 15 लीटर ड्रेन आउट किया. अब फ्रॉम हियर वी विल अप्लाई यूनिटरी, that if the total capacity is 120, the drainage is 15 liters. Then if the total drainage is 100 liter, then what is the capacity? X comes out to be 100 into 120 divided by 15, that is 800 liters. So this is how you will do it by unitary. See, A plus B 20 कैसे हुआ? क्योंकि हमें दिया हुआ है A 12 करता है, B 8 करता है. तो अगर A 12 लीटर भरता है, B 8 लीटर भरता है, तो A plus B कितना होगा? 20 होगा. बट A plus B plus C टुगेदर कितना था? सिर्फ 5 था, विच मीन C कितना नेगेटिव है हमारे केस में? C नेगेटिव है 15 के. अब क्योंकि C 15 का नेगेटिव है, हमारी टोटल कैपेसिटी थी 120, तो C आया 15. अब क्योंकि हमें C 100 दिया हुआ है, तो टोटल कैपेसिटी कितनी होगी? दिस इज द क्वेश्चन. इज इट क्लियर नाउ? Okay, now let us try to solve it by fraction approach. See, हमें दिया हुआ है A भरता है 10 मिनट्स में, तो A का 1 मिनट का टाइम कितना आया? 1/10. B भरता है 15 मिनट्स में, तो B का 1 मिनट का टाइम कितना आया? काम 1/15. A का 1 मिनट का काम आया 1/10, B का 1 मिनट का काम आया 1/15. अब C के लिए मैं सपोज कर लेता हूँ कि C x मिनट में ड्रेन करता है, तो C का 1 मिनट का काम कितना आया? -1/x, क्योंकि ड्रेन पाइप है. अब A प्लस B प्लस C का इकट्ठा काम कितना आया? 1/10 प्लस 1/15 माइनस 1/x इज इक्वल टू 1 मिनट में तीनों मिलके काम पूरा कितनी देर में करते हैं? 24 मिनट्स में. तो यहाँ पे क्या आएगा कि combinedly they did 1/24 units in a minute. So from here you will find the value of x, you will solve and you will find it to be 8, which means pipe C can drain it in 8 minutes. And what is the speed of pipe C? 100 liters. So how much is the capacity? 8 into 100, 800 liters. Okay, I'll again repeat it once, a little slow this time. हमें दिया हुआ है कि A काम करता है 10 डेज में, तो A एक दिन में कितना करेगा? 1/10 करेगा. सिमिलरली B अगर करता है 15 डेज में, तो B एक दिन में कितना करेगा? 1/15. अब C के लिए मैं मान लेता हूँ कि वो x मिनट्स में ड्रेन करता है, तो C एक मिनट में कितना करता होगा? 1/x करता होगा. A प्लस B प्लस C 1/10 प्लस 1/15 माइनस 1/x. ओके, एंड टेकिंग -1/x. और ये किसके इक्वल आया? इनके कंबाइंड एफिशिएंसी के, जो कि कितनी थी? 24 मिनट्स थी. अब कंबाइंड एफिशिएंसी अगर 24 मिनट्स है, विच मीन्स वो मिलके 1 मिनट में कितना कर रहे हैं? 1/24. So from here you will get the value of x as 8, and since they are completing the work, since x works at 100 liter per minute and x 8 मिनट में अपना काम कर लेता है, तो टैंक की कैपेसिटी कितनी हुई? 100 into 8, 800. Is it clear to everyone now? Is it clear now? Okay. Now someone has asked to complete by unitary method also. So हमने कहा था कि यूनिटरी में हमने इनकी कैपेसिटी को सपोज कर लिया था. A B C है. मैंने कहा था कि लेट्स से टोटल 120 लीटर्स है. A अगर 10 मिनट्स में था तो 12 लीटर पर मिनट, B अगर 15 में था तो 8 लीटर पर मिनट, एंड C अगर ड्रेन पाइप है, इसकी एफिशिएंसी को मैं ब्लैंक छोड़ रहा हूँ. फर्दर मुझे दिया हुआ है A प्लस B प्लस C 24 मिनट्स में फिल करते हैं, तो कंबाइनली मेरे पास आया 5 लीटर पर मिनट. अगर देखा जाए तो A और B फिलिंग पाइप्स हैं, तो 12 प्लस 8 20 भरना चाहिए था 1 मिनट में, लेकिन भरा कितना है? सिर्फ 5 भरा है, भरा कितना है, सिर्फ 5, विच मीन्स जो ड्रेन कैपेसिटी है वो कितनी है, 15। यानी सी जो है ड्रेन पाइप है वो 15 लीटर पर मिनट ड्रेन कर रहा है। अगर 15 लीटर पर मिनट ड्रेन है तो ये 120 है, पर अगर हमें ये 100 दिया हुआ है तो ये कितना होगा, x कम्स आउट टू बी 100 इंटू 120 डिवाइड बाय 15, ये कितना आया, 800 liters is the final answer. Okay, this was by unitary method, and you should not do it by assuming to be x because आपके बहुत सारे variables involve हो जाएंगे and आपकी calculation confusing हो जाएगी. Let us move ahead now. Okay, I think, okay, try this now. Try not to use your pen and paper in this. Try not to use your pen and paper. So most of you have answered it correctly, and a few people have answered it incorrectly. Okay, now let us try to solve the question. हमें दिया हुआ है क्वेश्चन और लेट्स से अ टैंक इज नॉर्मली फिल्ड इन 12 आवर्स। नॉर्मली जो है 12 आवर्स में फिल होता है, बट इट टेक्स 8 आवर लॉन्गर ड्यू टू अ लीक एट बॉटम। क्योंकि एक बॉटम पे लीक था तो उसकी वजह से उसको 12 की बजाय कितने टाइम लगा, 20 आवर्स लगे, राइट, 8 आवर्स ज्यादा लगे। तो अगर इसको मैं यूनिटरी से सिंपली सोचूं तो 12 और 20 इनका एलसीएम कितना होता है, 60। Let us assume that the tank has a capacity of 60 liters. Since the tank has capacity 60 liters और जो पाइप ए है वो कितने देर में फिल करती है, 12 में, तो पाइप ए की कैपेसिटी क्या आ जाएगी, 5 लीटर्स पर आवर। पाइप ए की कैपेसिटी आ गई 5 लीटर्स पर आवर, एंड जो लीक की वजह से 20 आवर्स में भर रहे हैं तो तब कैपेसिटी कितनी आई, 3 लीटर पर आवर। आनी चाहिए थी 5 लेकिन आई कितनी, 3, तो लीक कितना होगा, 2 का होगा, विच मीन्स 60/2 30 आवर्स में प्रॉपरली लीक हो जाएगा अगर वो पूरा फुल होगा तो। नाउ लेट मी जस्ट राइट व्हाट आई हैव स्पोकन। मैंने कहा कि ए करता है 12 आवर्स में, बी करता है 8 आवर्स में, 8 आवर्स सॉरी, बी की वजह से उसको 8 आवर्स ज्यादा लगते हैं लीक की वजह से, यानी कितनी देर में करता है, 20 आवर्स में। तो ए और बी की कैपेसिटी में कितनी मान लूं, एलसीएम ऑफ 20 एंड 30 कितना आया, 60 यूनिट्स। तो आई एम एज्यूमिंग कि जो मेरा एलसीएम है वो, जो मेरा वर्क है टोटल वो 60 है। अब क्योंकि ए 12 आवर्स में भरता था तो ए की कैपेसिटी कितनी हुई, 5 लीटर पर आवर। अब ए प्लस बी मिलके कितने में भर पा रहे हैं, 20 आवर्स में, तो ए प्लस बी की कैपेसिटी कितनी हुई, 3 लीटर पर आवर। अब क्योंकि ए आपका 5 लीटर भरता है लेकिन ए प्लस बी मिलके आपका सिर्फ 3 लीटर भर पा रहे हैं, विच मीन्स जो बी है, जो ड्रेन पाइप है, इट इज ड्रेनिंग 2 liters per hour. It is draining 2 liters per hour. Since if it is draining 2 liters per hour and आपके पास टोटल टाइम है, सॉरी टोटल कैपेसिटी है 60 लीटर्स, तो कितना टाइम लगाएगा ड्रेन पाइप, 30 आवर्स लगाएंगे। क्या ये बात क्लियर है? इज दिस क्वेश्चन क्लियर टू एवरीवन? ओके, इसको आप सिंपली ऐसे भी कर सकते थे कि 1/12 माइनस 1/x इज इक्वल टू 1/20। यहाँ से आपका x डायरेक्टली 30 आ जाता। पाइप ए 12 आवर्स में भरती है तो फ्रैक्शन में 1 घंटे में कितना करती है, 1/12। पाइप बी कैन डू इट इन x आवर्स, लेट्स से पाइप बी कैन लीक इट इन x आवर्स, सो नेगेटिव वर्क है, सो इट विल लीक -1/x। together they are doing it in 20 hours. So together they are doing 1 by 20. So 1 by 12 minus 1 by x is 1 by 20, and it would have given me the answer. Is it clear now? Okay, fine. Try this now. See, ये क्वेश्चन शायद देखने में काफी मुश्किल लगता है हमें, बट इट इज नॉट दैट, नॉट एट ऑल डिफिकल्ट, नॉट एट ऑल डिफिकल्ट. ट्राई इट. ओके, सी हमें दिया हुआ है that there are 4 persons A, B, C and D. A takes thrice as much as time as B. B takes thrice as much time as C. C takes thrice as much time as D. अब ये मुझे इक्वेशन दी हुई है, राइट? सो मैंने सबसे पहले D को टाइम मान रहा हूँ. मैंने D को मान लिया 1 hour. सिंस C का टाइम उससे 3 गुना था, थ्राइस था, सो C comes out to be 3 hours. Similarly, B comes out to be 9 hours and A comes out to be 27 hours. Correct? Now, this is the ratio of time taken. Since this is the ratio of time taken, what is efficiency? I told you that efficiency is perfectly inverse of the time taken. Or I can say, if I assume the LCM to be 81, let's say, so it works 3 units per hour, 9, 27 and 81. Okay, this is given to me. Now tell me, you are given that one group of the 4 men can complete the work in 13 days. If one group can work in 13 days, so can you tell me which group it would be? The 13. So you can clearly see the sum B plus C plus CD, 9 plus 3 plus 1 is giving me the value of 13 days. And if you are asked which is the group that can work in 31 days, 31 one would be A plus C plus D, 27 plus 3 plus 1, 31 days, right? तो यहाँ से आपका डायरेक्टली आंसर आ जाएगा कि A plus C plus D वाला, B plus C plus D वाला ग्रुप 13 days है यानी सी ऑप्शन. एंड 31 ग्रुप वाला कौन सा है? 27 + 3 + 1, ये डेज आपका 31 है. इज दिस क्लियर टू एवरीवन? See, we are not adding the work directly, so what I can also try to make you understand in this way. Let's drop 27 and let's assume the work to be LCM of 139 and 27, that is, just give me a second. One three nine seven 27. LCM is 27. Let us assume that the LCM is 27 units. See, since D can do the work in 27 in 1 day, so D's efficiency is 27 units. C can do it in 3 days, so C's efficiency is 9, B's efficiency is 3, and A's efficiency is 1. Now I know that efficiency is inversely proportional to time. जितनी ज़्यादा efficiency उतना कम time लगेगा मुझे. Now if I have to see, if the work is getting completed in 13 days, which means the efficiency has to have some relation with 13. Efficiency has to have some relation with 13k in this form. Now if I see which people have the efficiency in 13, these have the efficiency of 13 days, okay, and which has the efficiency of 31, 27, 3 and 1. These have the efficiency of 31. Here efficiency is 31 for A plus B plus D. For this the efficiency comes out to be 31, and the efficiency of 13 comes out to be for A, B and C. So time efficiency is inversely proportional to time. So from here I can directly get my result. Is it clear to everyone? Okay. Let us proceed ahead now. Okay. So yes, Shubhadeep, the correct answer is ABC. So before we move to the further question, I just want you to go through our course details. These are our course details for the second batch, and for any batch, these are the minimum number of classes that you are going to get if you are enrolling with us. First of all, we go only through quant and DI. This is the foremost information. We only teach quant and DI, and for verbal we have regular RCs plus quizzes plus practice, right? These are the minimum number of lectures that you are going to get for quant, and these are the minimum number of lectures you are going to get for DI and LR. Okay, so these are the minimum number of workshops that you are going to get, and as told, the course fees is just rupees 3,000, and I can assure you that you can never get this quality in this rate anywhere on any other platform. And there are few teachers involved, and we teach on the rotation basis. There is no one teacher involved in this, and all are having the experience from the 6 to, let's say, 15 years at least. And these are the basic things. If you have any other doubt regarding the course details, you can simply text me personally on my WhatsApp number. There are no mocks and there are no sectionals. Okay, there are no mocks and there are no sectionals. So there are 3 faculties. First one is me, myself, then is Rudra sir, and then the other one is Naveen sir. These are the 3 faculties, and they have previously taught in Times and PT and CL. Okay, so these are the faculties involved. I've told you the total fee structure is going to be rupees 3,000, and you all can pay us in 2 ways. You can either Tase us, Google Pay us, or you can simply Paytm us rupees 3,000 at this number 6560. Okay, this is my account. This is my personal number on which you can ask the queries, and for any type of payments, you can pay at this number. Kindly take the screenshot of this chat. This number 7696204715. You can either Paytm or Google Pay at the same number. Okay, the course fees for the whole course is rupees 3000. Okay, so without any further delays, let us move to the next question, and then I'll take all the doubts at the end together. Doubts will be handled in two ways. First, on you can either WhatsApp us the doubts in the groups, or you can simply post it on our Facebook groups. We handle the doubts. We handle doubts on both the platforms as soon as possible. We are not giving any mocks to anyone. We are not giving any sort of sectional or chapter wise test. We just conduct quizzes and the solutions are given to you side by side. Now try this question. Okay. Now let us try to solve this question verbally again. Okay. Let us try to solve this question verbally. This is a CAT 2018 question, previous year CAT question. आपको दिया हुआ है that B needs 25% more time than A to complete the job, which means that if A can do it in 100 days, obviously B can do it in 125 days. Basic thing. If A can do it in 100 days, B can do it in 125 days. So what is the ratio of the days here? The ratio of the days is 4:5. The ratio of the days is 4:5, right? Since the ratio of the days is 4:5, so what would be the ratio of efficiency of work? ए एंड बी, ए आपको दिया हुआ है लेट्स से 100 डेज एंड बी कितना दिया हुआ है 125. सो रेशियो इज 4:5. Since this is the ratio of days, what would be the ratio of work? Work would be 5:4. Is this clear to everyone? Right. Ratio of work is 5:4. Now, I am given that A works along till half the job is done. So 50% of the job is done by A. Then A and B work together for 4 days. A and B work together for 4 days, and B works alone to complete remaining 5% of the job. सबसे पहले A ने काम किया up to 50%, then A plus B worked for 4 days, and then B completed the remaining 5% job. Now, if you will think a little rationally, how much of the job is done already? A 50, B 5. Total 55% of job is done. How much of the job is left? 45% of the job is left, and it is completed in 4 days. Since the ratio of the work is 5:4, so can I say they must have completed this 45% in the ratio of 5:4? So what is the value of this? How much work does B must have done? 4 upon 5 plus 4, 9 into 45. That is 20% of the work, which means B did 20% of work and A did 25% of the work. Is this step clear to everyone? Is this step clear to everyone? Yes or no? See, हमने हमें दिया हुआ है that A did the work. A ने सबसे पहले 50% काम किया, B ने लास्ट में 5% काम किया. तो मैंने कहा कि 50 + 5 55% तो हो गया काम. बचा कितना? 100 - 55 45%. अब क्योंकि उनकी वर्क की रेशियो 5:4 है, तो उन्होंने काम जो बचा हुआ वो भी तो इसी रेशियो में किया होगा ना. तो बी ने कितना किया होगा? 4 अपॉन 4 + 5 9 इंटू 45, यानी 20% काम. यानी बी ने 4 days में 20% काम किया, तो वो 100% कितने में करेगा? 20 days में. मल्टीप्लाइंग बोथ साइड बाय 5, 20 days में 100%. So the answer is 20 days. Is it clear to everyone? Is this clear to everyone? Kindly reply. Okay, let us proceed now. Now try this. This is another CAT 2018 question. It is a good one. Try this. Okay, so the same question is here. I just need some space, so I have written it down on this page. Okay, let us solve this now. बड़े ध्यान से सुनना प्लीज. हमें दिया हुआ है a tank is emptied at a fixed point. Okay, let's every day उसे किसी टाइम पे empty कर दिया जाता है. After that, either A works or B works or A plus B both work, right? On Monday, A alone completed filling the tank at 8 p.m. A ने 8 p.m. तक टैंक को फिल कर दिया, राइट? एक फिक्स टाइम के बाद बी ट्यूसडे को काम कर रहा है. बी ने ट्यूसडे को उसको कितने बजे फिल कर दिया? 6 p.m. Now the important point to understand from here is that generally when they both start working at the same time, see ये तो हमें समझ आता है, they start working on the same time. B is completing it on 6 p.m. and A is completing it on 8 p.m. which means A is taking 2 hours extra. A is taking 2 hours extra. So if B is taking if this is taking X hours, then B is taking X minus 2 hours. Is this point clear? Okay. Now on Wednesday, A worked till 5 p.m. and B worked till 7 p.m. and completed the work. B worked till 7 p.m. and completed the work. Now again understand कि अगर अकेला A काम करता तो काम कितने बजे खत्म होना था? 8 बजे. Had only A worked, the work should have been finished by 8 p.m. यानी कि अभी A का 3 घंटे का काम पड़ा था, लेकिन वही काम B ने कितनी देर में कर दिया? 2 घंटे में कर दिया. The work which A would have done in 3 hours, B did it in 2 hours. So can I say the same work was done by A to B in the ratio 3:2? This is the ratio of time. So what is the ratio of efficiency of A ratio B? It is 2:3. Is it clear up to this point? This is a very important relation. If you haven't understood this, kindly point it out. Please बताइए. Is it clear up to this point? 2:3. हमने कहा कि A ने काम किया 5 बजे तक. उसके बाद आपको कहा गया, हमें मंडे को दिया था कि मंडे को A ने 8 बजे तक काम पूरा किया. यानी कि अगर A ही काम करता रहता तो अभी 3 घंटे और लगते. A would have taken 3 hours more. लेकिन B ने वो काम कितने बजे खत्म कर दिया? 7 बजे खत्म कर दिया. Which means कि जो काम A ने 8 बजे तक करना था वो काम B ने 7 बजे तक कर दिया. ठीक है, जो काम A ने 8 बजे तक करना था वो काम B ने 7 बजे तक कर दिया. सो द रेशियो इज 3:2. टाइम की रेशियो. सिंस टाइम की रेशियो इज 3:2, तो एफिशिएंसी की रेशियो क्या आई? 2:3. Is it clear to everyone? Kindly reply with a yes or no. Is it clear? Okay. Now I am clearing the screen up to this point. See, मैंने ये भी डिसाइड किया हुआ था कि जो A है, A x hours लेता है और B x minus 2 hours लेता है. फर्दर मैंने कहा कि A की एफिशिएंसी 2 यूनिट्स पर आवर है और B की एफिशिएंसी 3 यूनिट्स पर आवर है, राइट? A लेता है x hours और B लेता है x minus 2 hours. A की एफिशिएंसी है 2 यूनिट्स पर आवर और B की एफिशिएंसी है 3 यूनिट्स पर आवर. यानी कि A ने 2 की स्पीड से 2 यूनिट्स पर आवर की स्पीड से x hours में जितना काम किया उतना ही काम बाई B ने 3 यूनिट्स पर आवर की स्पीड से x minus 2 hours में किया. So what is 2x is equal to 3x minus 6. So what is the value of x? X comes out to be 6. So here x comes out to be 6 hours. here x comes out to be 6 hours. Is it clear to everyone? यानी कि वो नॉर्मली काम 6 घंटे में करते हैं. तो यानी कि अगर A अपना काम 8 बजे फिनिश कर रहा था तो A ने कब शुरू किया? 2 बजे. एंड सिमिलरली अगर B ने काम 8x-6 यानी 4 आवर्स लगाए तो बी ने भी कितने बजे खत्म किया था काम? 6 बजे. ये हमारा काम क्लियर है. अब हमें काम भी पता है. काम कितना है? वर्क इज ऑब्वियसली 2 into 6, efficiency into time. 2 into 6 is 12 units. In the work was 12 units in which A does 2 units per hour and B does 3 units per hour. So together A and B are doing 5 units per hour and the work is 12 units. So 12 divided by 5. Time taken would be 2.4 hours, which is nothing but 2 hours 24 minutes. So the answer is C option 4:24. क्योंकि हमने अभी दिखाया था कि वो 2 बजे उनका काम खत्म होता है. After 2, they took 2 hours 24 minutes. So the answer is 4 hours 24 minutes. Is it clear to everyone? I hope the question is clear to everyone. Should I repeat it or should we move ahead? Okay, let's move ahead. Okay. Okay. So I'll just repeat it after the question. Let me give the question to everyone and then I'll repeat it. Everyone try this question. This is one of the finest questions that you will do today or you would have done till date. Just try this. Okay. Has everyone just seen this question or written it down? I'll repeat the previous question meanwhile. Okay. So आप लोग ये try करते रहिए and then for the other people, I'll just repeat the previous one. बड़े ध्यान से सुनना प्लीज. आपको दिया हुआ है कि A can complete the work at a fixed point time. हर रोज किसी फिक्स टाइम पे आपके टैप्स को बंद कर दिया जाता है. लेट्स से वो टाइम है x आवर्स. हर रोज एक टाइम पे बंद कर दिया. उसके बाद मंडे को देखा गया कि ओनली A वर्कड एंड A फिनिश द वर्क एट 8 PM. ट्यूसडे को ओनली B वर्कड एंड B फिनिश द वर्क एट 6 PM. विच मीन्स जो B पाइप है इट टुक 2 आवर्स लेसर. B took 2 hours less. Okay. Since B took 2 hours less, तो यानी कि अगर A का टाइम x hours है तो B का टाइम x minus 2 hours है. Similarly, it is also given to me. Similarly, it is also given to me that on Wednesday, A worked until 5 PM and B worked from 5 to 7 PM and finished the work. अब ये बात प्लीज समझो कि A ने मंडे को 8 बजे काम किया था और वेडनेसडे को A ने सिर्फ 5 बजे तक काम किया. यानी कि अगर A काम करता रहता तो ए को 3 घंटे और लगते हैं. ए would have taken 3 hours more to complete the work. Meanwhile, B completed it only in 2 hours. The same work would have been done by A ratio B in the ratio 3:2. This was work. This was time ratio. Then what would be the work ratio? Work ratio is the reverse of the time ratio. The work ratio is 2:3. क्या ये point clear है हमें? Okay. Since the work ratio is 2:3, which means कि अगर A काम करता है, A करता है 2 units per hour, तो B करता है 3 units per hour. And A को लगते हैं हमारे पास x hours और B को लगते हैं x minus 2 hours. अब work होता क्या है? Work is efficiency into time taken, which means if I say for A the work is 2 into x and the same work for B is 3 into x minus 2. Since they are doing the same work, equating them, I got the value of x as 6. Now what was x? X was the time. यानी कि B ने अगर 8 बजे काम खत्म किया था तो B ने 6 घंटे पहले शुरू किया, यानी सॉरी A ने अगर 8 बजे काम शुरू खत्म किया था तो A ने 6 घंटे पहले शुरू किया, यानी 2 बजे शुरू किया. सिमिलरली B ने 6 बजे खत्म किया था, B ने x minus 2 hours लगाए, यानी 6 minus 2 4 hours. So B started at again 2 p.m. यानी जो काम शुरू होता था वो काम 2 बजे शुरू होता था. And what is the work? Work I told you is efficiency into time. Now what is the efficiency of A? 2. What is the time of A? 6. So 2 into 6 is 12 units. So the work is 12 units. लेकिन अब A और B मिलके उस काम को कर रहे हैं. A is doing 2 units per day and B is doing 3 units per day. So 2 plus 3 कितना आया? 5. So this is nothing but 2.4 hours, which is nothing but 4:24 p.m. Is it clear now? Okay, okay. Thank you so much. So let us move to the next question. Okay. So guys, this is the next question. Now, see, this is one of the trickiest question you can ever find on time and work. I am just going to give you a shortcut for this and remember it by heart. Remember it for a very long time. There are two types of questions in which you can face here. The first type जिसमें आपको ये even days दिए होंगे, and the second type जैसे हमारे पास ये last question है जिसमें मेरे पास odd days दिए होंगे. ठीक है? Even days and odd days. There are two things. Now you have to find how many integral values can x take. You have to find how many integral values can x take. See, क्वेश्चन क्या है कि A काम करता है 22 डेज में और B वही काम करता है x डेज में. और when they work alternatively, whether we start with A or B or we start with B or A, work is finished at the same time. So ultimately, if I say A is doing 1/22 work, B is doing 1/x, so together they are doing 1/22 plus 1/x, which means 22 plus x upon 22x. So this is that work done and time is 22x upon 22 plus x. अब या तो आप इसको solve कर लो किसी तरीके से, or the other way which you can do is always remember that your answer for such question is if the number is even. If the number is even, total number of factors of the even number that is given, इसका square minus 1 divided by 2. For example, here the number is 22. What is the square of 22? 484. 22 का square है 484. So 484 के factors कितने हैं मेरे पास? It is 4 into 121. It is 2 square into 11 square. The number of factors is 3 into 3, 9. So the possible solution for here here is 9 minus 1, 8 divided by 2, 4. X can take 4 values. See, X can take 4 values. And if you ask me what are those 4 values, 484 के जितने भी factors हैं 22 से ऊपर, this is the answer. ठीक है, 482 के जितने भी फैक्टर्स है 22 के ऊपर, दीज आर द वैल्यूज x कैन assume and the answer to this question is 4 values. Is this clear? Please remember it by heart. This is a typical type of question. This is a typical type of question which occurs in exam. हमें दिया हुआ है a 22 days, b दिया हुआ है x days. I have to find the possible values for x. मैंने कहा आपका आंसर क्या आएगा, जो भी ये नंबर है अगर ये इवन है तो इसका स्क्वायर 22 का स्क्वायर कितना आया 484. If I factorize 484, 484 is 4 into 121, which is nothing but 2 square into 11 square. How do we calculate factors? How do we calculate number of factors? 2 plus 1 यानी power plus 1 into again 2 plus 1 यानी 3 into 3 9. 3 into 3 is 9. So the number of possible days is 9 minus 1 divided by 2. 8 divided by 2, 4. Is it clear? Let me complete the question. I will give you the concept if needed. ठीक है, अगला क्वेश्चन भी बिल्कुल सेम है, एक बार हम वो कर लेते हैं, then we will do the concept together for those who want to do it by concept. Is this question clear to everyone now? अगर इवन होगा तो आपका आंसर क्या आएगा 9 minus 1 8 by 2 4. अब ऑड की बात करते हैं. नाउ ट्राई दिस. अगर ऑड है जस्ट ट्राई, एक बार सोचो आंसर होगा क्या. So there are 2 or 3 doubts related to the previous question. I will take all the question doubts one by one. First of all, let's see what happens when the number is even. If the number is even, the number is 25. Sorry, if the number is odd, let me just do it again. If the number is odd, what you do? This is 25 days. What is 25 square? 25 square is 625. अब आपको 625 के फैक्टर्स निकालने हैं. 625 is 5 power 4. So the number of factors of 625 is 5. Your answer would be 5 plus 1 by 2. जैसे कि आपके पास और के केस में था टोटल नंबर ऑफ फैक्टर्स ऑफ नंबर स्क्वायर minus 1 plus 2. यहाँ पे टोटल नंबर ऑफ फैक्टर्स n square plus 1 by 2. This is the case for ऑड नंबर्स। ओके, ये आपका डायरेक्ट रिजल्ट है, इसको आप याद रखेंगे। एंड नाउ आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू कि हमने ऐसा क्यों किया। सी, यहाँ पे मैंने कहा था कि ए काम करता है 22 डेज में और बी एक काम करता है x डेज में। तो ए के लिए मैंने लिया था 1/22 और बी के लिए मैंने लिया 1/x। अब मिलके कितना कर रहे हैं ये 1/22 प्लस 1/x which means 22x upon 22 plus x। तो नंबर ऑफ डेज क्या है 22x upon 22 plus x। अब इसको सॉल्व करने की प्रॉपर टेक्निक जो है वो क्या है कि यहाँ से अगर x की वैल्यूज निकालनी है तो इसके आगे आपको करना है 22x plus 22 square minus 22 square। दिस इज अ ट्रेडिशनल मेथड नाउ, प्लीज रिमेंबर दिस। ठीक है, अगर आपको इसको सॉल्व करना है तो इसको 22x plus 22 square minus 22 square upon 22 plus x। अगर मैं फर्स्ट इन दोनों ब्रैकेट में से 22 कॉमन ले लूंगा, ये कॉमन ले क्यों रहा हूं मैं ये भी बताता हूं आपको। 22 कॉमन लिया, इफ आई टुक 22 कॉमन आई एम लेफ्ट विद x plus 22 minus 22 square upon 22 plus x। Now this is subtraction. If I simply write the numerator as this, x plus 22 x plus 22 got cancelled out. Okay, so 22 minus 22 square upon 22 plus x. From here we need to find the value of x which can cut 22 square properly. So from here you will develop the concept. I hope the concept is clear up to this point, and it is, iske aage it is just calculations, iske aage it is just simply calculations. Okay, and now someone asked me how to calculate factors. How do we calculate factors of any number? Let's say when we prime factorize prime factorize a number, the powers are a power b, c power d, and e power f. The number of factors are b plus 1 into d plus 1 into f plus 1. Answer for this question is 484 के जितने भी factors हैं. What are the factors of 2 square into 11 square? 9. 9 minus 1 by 2 यानी 8 by 2 यानी 4. 4 is the answer for this question. 4 values. Which are those 4 values? All the factors of 484 which are greater than 22 are those values. ठीक है? And how to calculate factors? Let's say मैंने 484 को prime factorization किया 2 square into 11 square. Compare it with this a power b, c power d. So 2 plus 1 into 3 plus 1. So is the concept clear to everyone? Is the concept clear to everyone? Kindly reply with a yes or no. Okay. So these were our questions for today. This was the topic time and work. I hope you guys had a good learning experience here. And I have just one request to make. Kindly give us the feedback on our WhatsApp groups. It would be really beneficial for us as well as for you. Just give us the feedback on our WhatsApp.